Romeo Beckham's girlfriend Kim Turnbull appeared to be vying for the perfect daughter-in-law crown as she gushed over Victoria's dresses on Instagram on Friday amid the family feud with estranged son Brooklyn and his wife Nicola Peltz. Kim showed her support for her boyfriend's mum, as she posed in a £1,990 lacy black dress designed by Victoria Beckham as she enjoyed a very lavish stay on the Venice Simplon Orient Express. The DJ looked sensational in the sexy backless number as she penned, "No dress like a Victoria Beckham dress." Showing her approval, Victoria commented 4 red heart emojis. Kim also shared a series of sizzling snaps as she posed naked in bed on the luxury train where she stayed in the Lilacs Grand Suite, which costs upwards of £5,500. The suite comes complete with a private ensuite bathroom and living area, double bed and underfloor heating, as well as 24-hour cabin service, private dining and free-flowing champagne. The DJ also enjoyed a boat trip on the famous Venice canals during her trip. Kim set off on her luxury train trip at the start of the week, where she showed off her collection of Chanel handbags she had brought along with her, jokingly captioning the photo, "The kids." Among them were the brand's large classic quilted bag, which retails for £9,540, as well as a 2021 limited edition mini flap in blue and pink that is listed on Sotheby's at $7,000, £5,200, with the estimated worth of the 4 bags being was over £26,000. The Orient Express journey takes place over 2 days to go from Paris to Venice, traversing the Italian Dolomites and Innsbruck in Austria. It comes as Victoria advertised her new perfume as she joked for her cameraman to catch the product in a fun clip. The fashion designer looked incredible in a figure-hugging dress as she sat at her desk in Paris chatting about the £170 perfume. Days earlier, Victoria cut a stylish figure in an extreme thigh-high split dress as she left her offices in Soho, London. The Spice Girl put on a very leggy display in the racy ensemble, which she teamed with towering grey high heels. Victoria looked in high spirits after a morning of meetings as she waited to get picked up by her chauffeur. The mother of 4 recently returned to London after spending a week in Paris for Fashion Week. At her runway show, Victoria was supported by her husband David, children Romeo, Cruz, 21, and Harper, 14, as well as Cruz's girlfriend Jackie Apostol, 30. However, her estranged son, Brooklyn, 27, was a no-show as he continues to isolate himself from family festivities after his scathing statement. Romeo and Kim initially dated for 7 months, with their relationship becoming public in late 2024. However, they then briefly separated in June last year after his estranged brother Brooklyn's feud with his parents put strain on their relationship. At the time of the split, it was alleged that Kim was being used as a scapegoat in the family rift, following claims she had previously dated the aspiring chef, 27, and that his wife Nicola Peltz felt uncomfortable around her. Brooklyn seemed to allude to his history with Kim and Nicola's dislike of being near her, in his bombshell 6-page statement cutting all ties with his family. However, Kim and Romeo rekindled their relationship in October and have been going from strength to strength. But even after moving on from the Brooklyn drama, it has not been plain sailing for the couple, as they've recently had a couple of narrow escapes from awkward run-ins with Romeo's ex-girlfriend, Mia Regan. Last Thursday, both Kim and Mia, 23, who dated Romeo for 5 years, were in attendance at the Club Poppy launch in Shoreditch. While the week prior, Mia reportedly made a hasty exit from a London Fashion Week party, after Romeo arrived with Kim on his arm. The model was sat front row for Romeo walked the runway for Burberry, while Kim was also spotted proudly watching him take to the catwalk. And keen to avoid any chance of a run-in with the couple at the glitzy Mayfair Bash afterwards, Mia reportedly left the party after just 20 minutes when Romeo and Kim arrived at 10:35 p.m.